Hello and welcome to this edition of Bison Talks, coming to you via the Total Nonstop Impact Network. I am, of course, your host, Bison, and I'm joined today by one of the newest roster members, the awesomely over, wherever he goes, of course, the hometown man.
Oh yeah, I love how you're putting me over by saying that I'm over. Oh yeah, you're starting off the interview very well, Bison, and you're right. I mean, I I'm jokingly saying how I'm over, but it really genuinely surprises me the reaction that I get every single time I walk through the curtain and hearing that crowd singing my song and chanting my name. It hits me in the feels in my hometown, man. Like every single time. It's really special. I'm having a blast.
I'm not surprised, but first off, I just want to say I am actually a massive fan of the Hometown Man,
Thank you.
and I have been ever since your debut, of course, at Against All Odds earlier this year,
Yep. Hmm.
which is obviously when we first came across you.
Yes.
It's been amazing. I've started to learn the theme tune. I've even got the Hometown Man. I've even got the voice.
Yes.
I'm down with it, but. Now now we know that you are from every town that ever existed, but can I ask, when did you start your wrestling journey, and who was your main influences as the obviously as a hometown man growing up in the hometown?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I had so many influences growing up. I mean, two main guys come to mind. I mean, there's a very famous professional wrestler known as the Midnight Rider. Some claim that he was also somebody else, but I mean, that's never been proven. But the Midnight Rider was one of my favorite professional wrestlers of all time. And then another very famous professional wrestler was Mr. America. He was, every time I saw him rip his shirt off, it reminded me a lot of Hulk Hogan, who was a huge fan of mine, or I was a huge fan of his, as a young Hulkamaniac. But then when I saw Mr. America, I'm like, oh man, that guy's even cooler than Hulk Hogan. I mean, so those guys are major influences on my career for sure.
Oh, I could definitely see that. Well, now, obviously, you wear the lucha mask, so
Hmm.
I was just wondering whether there was any potential lucha libre talents that might have influenced, for instance, the design of the current mask.
Okay, so I actually put this out on social media, but I haven't said this in any official interviews yet. So I'll give you a little inside scoop here, Bison. I don't know if we're gonna have any video, if this is video or if this is just audio or not. But what I'm putting up on the screen here as we talk to each other is the original hometown man mask design. I'm putting it up on my screen here.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
yes, and I will tell you right now, who designed this mask was my 11-year-old son, the hometown boy. He designed my mask. And so every single time the hometown man is on your screen, the hometown boy is at home watching on TV, seeing the design that he created by his hand is on TV and on T-shirts. You can buy it right now at tnamerch.com. His design is made it onto a T-shirt as well. So that's pretty special.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely awesome. So the hometown boy, do we think that the hometown boy may eventually make an appearance?
Well, the hometown boy, he's a huge, hometown fan and loves professional wrestling. So, man, I don't know. I mean,
I mean, think
dad
about
is
the
is
tag team. It could be a
it's
tag team.
you know
HTM and HTB.
You're right. I mean, the fact that I've never even thought of that is kind of wild. Maybe it's just because I'm a protective father, and my son has a lot of dreams. He's very artistic. Obviously, he designed my mask. There's a lot of things that he wants to do, and every day it seems to switch. So if my son, the hometown boy, decides that he does want to get into the ring and make a go of it as a professional wrestler, I mean, I'm going to be his biggest fan, and support him 100%. So maybe down the line, maybe Bison, you might have heard it here first.
Exactly.
That
It could
might
have
be a
been my
prophetic
idea.
word. It could be. I'm not going to give you any credit when it comes, but yeah.
Fair. No, that is fair. I'm down with that.
uh,
Okay. Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about as well was that I love the music. I love your
mm,
entrance music. But
thank you.
can I confirm? Okay. Now, because I've never heard it before, so I don't. Now, here's the thing. I don't know whether this was already a song or not, but I just wanted to confirm. If it wasn't already a song, did you write it, and is it you singing it?
Bison, I think it's very important in professional wrestling to allow some things to remain a mystery. I think we live in a time right now where we have uh, so much access to all of the wrestlers, and with a lot of current television shows and documentaries, we like open up that curtain and we see behind the curtain. But I think we all learned from The Wizard of Oz that while we thought The Wizard of Oz was cool, as soon as we opened that curtain, we just saw this man behind this curtain that was just pretending to be Oz. And I know when I was a wrestling fan, I didn't want to see behind the curtain. I just wanted to enjoy the thing that was right in front of me. So I am not going to confirm or deny whether I wrote that song or I am singing on that song, but I will just say that is an interesting question, Bison. But I'm going to leave that to the audience to maybe debate and maybe think about themselves. And we're just going to leave, we got to leave some things a mystery. I'm going to leave the answer to that question a mystery.
I'm down with that. I like that answer. I do. I think that's a fantastic answer, and I love singing it, and I love trying to sing it in the same kind of voice every time. I absolutely love it. So I'm looking forward to seeing it live and being able to
Yes.
sing it at the top of my lungs. I cannot wait. Now, over the years, we have seen a few versions of the TNA Plus app,
Mm.
but the current version is really set apart from the past. And when you look at the new UK and Ireland TNA Plus VIP tier, which includes every PLA and the pay-per-view, including Bound for Glory, plus Impact Weekly and the entire TNA library for just £9.99 a month, or
Wow.
£99.99 annually, it just screams to me, you gotta be kidding me! What are your thoughts?
Oh
What are your
man, if
thoughts on this, man?
I mean if we could only have Don West, sell us the TNA Plus, I think he would literally be going nuts selling this TNA Plus app. The veins would be popping out of his neck, his face would be going red in classic Don West. Bless his heart and bless his soul. Which is an amazing man. I was very blessed. I got to meet Don West back in the day. He was an awesome, awesome man. Yeah, like you just said it. I mean, you can't say it any better than you just said it. Are you kidding me? Like, you've got to be kidding me. Not just do you get the weekly show, but you get our major event, like our number one biggest event of the year is coming up in Bound for Glory. You get that included in that package. Like, you cannot say that the TNA management does not love their fans and appreciate their fans. We do. And when you have a tier like that, it just proves how much we appreciate our fans and we love our fans. And we have the most loyal wrestling fans in the world. I'm not just saying that because I'm a proud member of the roster. The TNA wrestling fan follows the product religiously. They know who every single person is from the bottom of the card to the mid card to the top of the card, and they support it. They love it. And I almost have to think that this is like a thank you to our UK fans to be like, look, here you go. You get it all. And at
Yeah.
that price, it's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that for a lot of the fans over here, it's been a difficult time when we haven't been able to access it on our TV,
Right.
and it's been hard to get that information over to everybody. Look, you can get it, you just
Yep.
have to be willing to accept it's not on your normal TV channel, but
Right.
it's hard. I mean, in the States, people are like, "Oh, I can't get it on my channel," and
I think isn't that happening everywhere though, Bison? Like, I mean,
oh
right now we're in this interesting time where it's like, does anybody even really watch TV anymore? Like they do, but they don't. And like, I personally haven't had cable in like a decade. Like I haven't
yeah,
had
yeah,
classic cable television. It's like all these streaming services and like all these things. So it's like, we're really on this cusp of like, of really television is we've kind of been on the cusp for a number of years, but it is changing. Like the entertainment business is changing. We're in a
Yeah,
world now where it's like there's wrestling companies that are only seen on a streaming service. And
exactly.
that's okay. That's just it's
Yeah.
just the way the world is happening. So as we kind of go through that and learning that, I think it's so important and so awesome that we have our own app and have an amazing library of 20 plus years of the biggest stars in wrestling all in one place and accessible and easy to search. The app's really easy to use too. Like it's awesome.
Oh, it's
Like
brilliant.
it's
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 a great
it
app.
it is brilliant and it is great and it's a hell of a deal. So yes, we're on this. There are some growing pains sometimes in I think just in the world, right? Learning new technologies and streaming services. But I love that the UK fans get this new tier. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic, and I'm going to be shouting it from the rooftops to
Nice,
everybody that wants to know about it. I'm going to be all over that
nice.
because I think it's big that we need to get that out there, and I think it is. I think it's really big. The fact that it includes pretty much everything, so
Yes.
you can't go wrong for that. You really
Nope.
can't. Now, before we go on to talk briefly on Bang for Glory, I really wanted to ask your thoughts on the current situation between NXT and, of course, TNA.
Yeah. J- Anything specific or just in
Well,
general?
I'm just interested in your thoughts. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
NXT are clearly not showing TNA the respect they deserve. I don't think. I mean, what are your thoughts?
look, when this partnership was announced, I think I was like all wrestling fans, very excited about it, right? You're excited at the possibilities. You know, when I was a young wrestling fan in high school, to think, the Monday Night Wars, to think that a WCW wrestler might show up on a WWF show and vice versa, like you could only hope that that would happen. And then we announced this deal, and your favorite TNA wrestlers could show up on a WWE event, and vice versa. A WWE or NXT talent could show up on a TNA wrestling show, and it's happened. We've seen it happen. We saw AJ Styles return at TNA Slammiversary. It was amazing. I had goosebumps. Literally, I'm not kidding. I cried when he came out. I was not expecting it. Something in me, like I just realized how amazing it was. So like when it was announced, it was like, what an amazing partnership that we have. But recently, we've seen this has culminated in a showdown. Like
Yeah,
this isn't just like, oh yeah, we're great. We NXT, you're welcome here, and then NXT, oh yeah, okay, TNA, you're welcome here. Like guys are starting to come and crossing the line that aren't welcome, and
yeah,
words are being said that aren't welcome, and you do not attack Team TNA without realizing if you're attacking Team TNA, you're attacking my family. And if you think that you're just going to be able to do that, not going to happen. Whether I get to actually be in that ring for a Survivor Series match or not, I'm fully, just like the fans, watching from the sidelines, but fully invested in Team TNA and cheering on my boys because something's got to give. And that's going to happen at Showdown. And we're going to see whatever that thing is that has to give is going to culminate at Bound for Glory.
okay, okay. Now, over the last few weeks, of course, we've seen some growing tensions between yourself and the Nimbus,
Mm-hmm.
and more recently with them removing your mask.
Yeah,
What
man.
are your thoughts on this situation, and more importantly, how will you be dealing with them?
Well, look, if this mask is like a part of me. It's not just like a piece of clothing that I wear. Like this is who I am. It's like part of my identity and it's a connection to the fans. Like you said, you're singing my theme song. Every time I come to the ring, the fans are singing my theme song. They're singing the words on the mask. They're singing my name that is connected to this mask. So to take that, you're not just taking away a mask, you're taking away, joy from the audience. And I'm not going to let that happen. Now, I was able to retrieve my mask back from Ryan Nemeth for just a few moments in my match with his brother Nick. And then they stole the victory from me. They took away my winning streak. I was undefeated because of the love of the TNA wrestling fans. I was undefeated. They ruined my streak. And Ryan Nemeth took one of my masks and is wearing it around his neck as a freaking necklace. So a little birdie told me that at BFG there's a call your shot gauntlet. I can guarantee you this. If Ryan Nemeth decides to put his name into that gauntlet, then the hometown man is going to have to put his name in there too, because I need to get back what is rightfully mine in one of my hometown man masks. Like, that's how I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it head on, Bison.
I like it. I like it. That's fighting talk from the hometown man there, right there.
Hell yeah,
Fighting
it is.
talk. Hell yeah. Now, I always ask my guests this question: if a
Right?
brand new wrestling fan to TNA was watching this show right now,
Yep.
watching me talk to the most over wrestler on the roster, the hometown man, right now, would what would you say to encourage them to tune in to BFG on October 12th?
Oh man. You are if I would say this. Have you ever tried to pick a restaurant, you're with your friends, and you're trying to pick like where do you want to go to eat? And you could sometimes argue with a friend. You got a carload of friends. You guys could argue back and forth for half an hour, and like never decide where we're gonna go to eat. Where we're gonna go to eat. Like, oh, I like Mexican food. I don't like that. I want Italian. Oh no, I want to get no, no. Like you can kind of go back and forth. The safe bet, if you're in a carload of people trying to figure out where you want to eat, is just go to a buffet, because a buffet has a little bit of everything. TNA Wrestling, Bound for Glory, is the ultimate professional wrestling buffet. No matter you like a kick ass knockouts match or you like a high flying X Division, what's going to happen next match, or you want to see Legends of the Ring wrestle for one last time in the one final table, it's got a little bit of everything. And a good professional wrestling show, a great professional wrestling show, the greatest professional wrestling show all year in Bound for Glory, we have that. It is the ultimate pro wrestling buffet because it's going to have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Man, that's a fantastic way to describe TNA. I think I'm going to use that analogy actually from
You
now on.
should. Go ahead,
TNA
steal it.
is a buffet. It's a
Yes.
buffet of professional wrestling, and I love it. Absolutely
Yep.
love it. Now I have to say this has actually been a real bucket list opportunity talking to you today, and I'm so happy you decided to sign with TNA, and I cannot wait
Thank
to
you.
see you in the UK representing my hometown, of course, very
Of
very
course.
soon. But I am afraid I think this is pretty much all we've got time for today. It's gone really quick, actually, really quick.
Well, let's do this
Um,
again. Let's do this again. We'll do this in our hometown together
yes,
next time, and I look forward to the next time we can do this because it has gone by quick. I appreciate you having me on
I
and
think it's great.
talking all
Yeah.
things TNA, BFG, and talking to the most over guy in the TNA roster. I mean, that's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
there's no doubt about that. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Now, guys, I hope you've enjoyed my guest because I've certainly enjoyed talking to him today. HTM, would you like to let the TNI tribe know where they can keep up to date with all things going on with the hometown man, whether it be your
Yes.
socials, whether it be
Yes, yes,
merch?
yes.
Let us know.
Yes,
Let us
yes.
know.
So let's start with the merch. Go to tnamerch.com, search Hometown Man. You've got the official Hometown Man debut t-shirt available in multiple colors on sale there on tnamerch.com. And you can follow me and my adventures both on X and on Instagram at the Hometown Man, at the Hometown Man. And you can see all the places that I'm going, all the hometown fans that I am just loving, partying with everywhere that I go with TNA wrestling. It's all right there. That's my socials and that's my merch. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that, Bison.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Now, don't forget to follow me, of course, the Bison on Twitter at Lord Bison45, and make sure you follow Total Nonstop Impact at We Talk Impact, which is available on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you list your favorite shows. Of course, TNA related shows, then we are there. If you enjoyed this, then please consider obviously subscribing and giving the bell a little tickle. That's my thing, hometown man. That's my little tickle. And never miss any of the fresh TNA related content coming out each and every single week. Until next time, I have been the Bison, talking with the extremely over and entertaining hometown man. Take care, everyone.